Hi, I'm Riley Clark, and I'm here with my older sister, Bailey Alexander.
Hello, I'm Bailey.
And today we're going to talk about how moving from Indianapolis to Colorado affected her life. So, first, I want to start talking about what was the most challenging part about moving.
The most challenging part about moving, it was definitely leaving my family. Just having younger sisters like you and kind of not being able to be there for big milestones, like everyday things, like going to high school and things like that was really hard. And then probably the hardest was leaving my mom because I'm so close to my mom, and knowing that I'm not going to be able to see her but every couple of months was really hard.
Okay, now we all know that you had a kid. His name's River, obviously. He's almost a year old, and how has having a kid away from your family affected you as well?
It's made us really sit down and look at if this is a place that we really want to stay and be at and live here, because we won't have family influence around him. The hardest part for me with him has been him not being able to be around his cousins that are around the same age as him, like I was, because we have a ton of cousins, and I was always out getting in trouble and playing with them, and him not having that has been really hard. So it's made me adjust my whole life. I quit my job to start watching kids so that he could be around kids every day, and so it's been different and difficult, but we try to weigh out the pros and cons. We really like the schools in Colorado and just the lifestyle that he'll be able to be brought up into, so it's worth it to us. But it's hard.
So I can take from this that you really learned lessons about how hard it is moving from a new place. But I just want to know how it really motivated you to take all of the things that you have here and move it into a new environment. So what would you say would be your biggest influence or motivation?
In 2014, Cody, my boyfriend, had a internship for the whole summer out in Colorado, and the last week of it, I came out just to see Colorado, kind of do like a little vacation. And after just seeing how beautiful the mountains are and just seeing the way that people live their life here and the things that you can do, just made me fall in love with it. And I was like, I could really see myself living in a place like this. We're very outdoorsy, so it's so nice to just go out our front door and go climb a mountain, or hike and do the things that you can do out here that you can't do anything like in Indiana. Or you just walk out of Walmart and there's a beautiful view of the mountains just everywhere you go. It made me fall in love with the lifestyle, and it was just something that I was like, man, I could really see us living our lives out here. So when Cody got offered the job, he asked me to come with him, and I jumped at the opportunity. I didn't hesitate. We packed our stuff a month later and moved.
Did you ever expect that would happen in your lifetime? Like whenever you were younger, did you ever look back and be like, wow, I didn't think this would be such a big part of my life?
Sometimes, mostly not for Colorado. I don't think I ever pictured myself living in Colorado, but I always said I wanted to move out of state. I always wanted to go to Tennessee because I love the mountains, and I guess I just took it a step further and went out to the Rockies, so it worked out. I knew I wasn't going to stay in Muncie for sure. I loved Muncie and Ball State, and I do love where I'm from, but I just wanted different scenery. I wanted different outdoorsy lifestyle, so I did know I was going to move, just not here.
What are some examples of things that influenced you as an everyday thing? So the things that you take out of this whole experience every single day and really look back and understand.
Probably Cody and I's relationship. We moved out here with no one but each other, so we really have had to rely on each other in a completely different way than we ever had to before. And so it's brought us a lot closer because we're all we have out here. So we've had to kind of, the other times in our relationship when we were in Indiana, we'd be able to get in a fight and run to our mom, or, go to a friend's house or whatever, and it's just not like that. So, now we just get in a fight and then go on a hike, or we just have to keep going as if we weren't having a fight, or we just don't get to fight because we don't have the choice. So it's really strengthened our relationship just day to day. You know, every day we rely on each other, every day we support each other, and so it's been really cool to kind of see our relationship grow just by moving here together.
As a whole, I can kind of see all of the things that has really influenced you and impacted your life throughout the 5 years that you've been out here. I'm really proud as a sister to see you grow and to see how strong you've become over this time and to see your life change as long as I did. So I just want to thank you for your attention today and for the ability to interview you today. So thanks.
Well, thanks for having me.